Yo guys, I'm HP and this is Mrs. Blue, the cinematic, that's the guitar which is there for cinematic guitar. Today we're going to talk about Conquest of Paradise by Vangelis, played on guitar. For those who don't know the track, it's from a movie, 1992. It's about the story of Christopher Columbus discovering America. And Vangelis wrote the film music for this. I quickly play the melody for you and then we go further into explanations. And so on. It's really an iconic melody. There's also a second part. I'm going to show that later on. For those who don't know this song, it's also a great exercise to play expressive melodies in the very high positions of your guitar. And I'm also going to show the tricks about that, at least my experience. The first thing, of course, is what kind of sound setting. High gate distortion, maybe not too high, well, it's upon to you. And then I have here a delay set on this song, or this soundtrack is in 3/4. It's a bolero, it's called a bolero. This is this rhythm film. It's bolero. As 1, 2, you always got 1, 2, 3, and the melody is played in shuffled eighths. That's about that. So let's now get started on the closio. Now, I already switched off the delay. I forgot to say before, the delay is, of course, also on the quarter note, but you can 1, 2, 3, so 1, 1, 2, 3, so the delay should be tapped in that tempo. It's in the key of D minor, but that's the problem which we have now here, since we're playing in the very, very high positions. Some of you guys, including me, have quite big hands, and here you cannot do regular fingering, the regular fingering. So also to get an expressive sound, it's really cool when when you move along the strings and stuff like that. Also the vibrato in the high positions is different to get a more expressive and more cinematic sound. So let's first check the melody. It's in D minor. Here we're starting in the 14th fret. So that's the first melody line here. Now, as already mentioned, the finger might be problematic for some of you guys. I tend to, not use the pink in the high positions anymore because they have no control. So the fingering has to be a little bit different. Also, you do a lot of sliding. You could also take this note here instead of this one. You could also use this one here. Seeing that the vibrato has to be more expressive. And you keep your positions with the fingering that you can do proper vibrato. So you can use the final note here, or if that's too hard for you, you can just do like this. The problem is when you do like this, for a millisecond you use control over the tone, and you have to somehow get rid of the losing control. That it has to be really precise, but when you do, then you always keep control over the tone, but of course you need to hit the right note. That's upon to you. But it's really good method when you play in high positions, you know, melodic lines, you know. You play it on one string, that's really a very good method. Okay, so that was the first part of the melody. The second part is like this. Here in the 17th fret, wait, 12, 15, yes. Here, 17, 17, 20, 18, 17. And here we have the same problem again. And here it's a bit hard to get the note down here. So there I would suggest to do the slide down. So. And then the melody finishes. So, let's do this now, quickly. 2, 3, 1, 2. One, two, three. Yo, this is played I think like 5 times or 4 times. Then comes the second part. And that one is quite tough, since we're going in the really high positions now. We start in the 17th fret. I quickly play the melody, you know what I'm talking about. And so on. So the second part gets now really tough from the technical part. As I said, we're starting on the 17th fret. Now we're staying mainly on the top string, and now up here it gets really, you don't have a lot of space left. You know, guys like me, or probably Gary Moore too. That's why probably Gary Moore never used, you know, his pinky up here. It doesn't fit. And the problem is, in order to get a proper tone, you need to a little bit go to the side with your finger, and another problem is that the vibrator only goes in one direction because of the other way you go over the fretboard. So yeah. So you really need to get the proper position of the finger. The rest is quite easy, I mean, but it's to get the proper tone up here is quite a challenge. So it goes like this: 17, 19, 17, 15, 17. Play it twice, and then comes the final, and we're going even higher now. So I would suggest to make index middle. Then it comes again. Then goes up again. And then the whole thing is finished. That's basically the theme. We're going to play it now with this cool backing track here. Well, I downloaded a free MIDI file and just made some editing that it sounds a little bit, human. Let's do it that way. So we're going to play the first part with the second part and just give you an impression how you can play this whole thing. 2, 3, 1, 2. Maybe then let the orchestra play. It's not good to play all the time. And now we come in again on the fourth round. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now comes second part, 1, 2. Yo guys, that was Conquest of Paradise for electric guitar. I hope you enjoyed it. Even if you don't know the song, it's really a great exercise to practice playing melodic lines in the really high positions. It's quite a challenge because, I mean, you could also play down here, but down here it's, you know, down here is not really a challenge, but up here it's quite a challenge to always keep complete control over the notes. Yo, one more to say, I wrote the tabs of what I just played here. It's available in the HPCrazy guitar community, also this backing track, but you can download it to play it along with the regular movie soundtrack. It's up onto you. Anyhow, yeah, if you love my channel, please share it to the whole guitar community and tell the community that me, Mrs. Blue, do exist. And that's it. See you guys.